Hello everybody. So I'm going to be cleaning this Nano Tank today. This is actually my Soul Survivor tank. Anything I don't like in my my show tank I put inside this tank. So every time I get plants I put one plant in here from the bunch so that these guys can have something. As you can see, it's just a small tank. Very dirty. Not too much to it. I think I have one gourami right here. A couple of guppies. A mystery snail. And if you can see back here between the thermostat, thermometer, there's some kind of algae fish in there. And then the Soul Survivor floaters I haven't got really to grow too good. Air stone. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the filter out on this unit. You have to remove this top light. And then the filter's right here. I'm gonna clean that out and then I'm gonna come back. Give me a second. Hey everybody, it's my first tank in this freshwater business. It's a flue valve, correct me if I'm saying it wrong, flue valve fish tank. I don't know what model this is, but I do not recommend this one. They do have other ones that I do recommend, but this one I do not like the filtration system. This tank was actually overgrown, and of course, like every other hobbyist that gets into this, when this tank overgrew, I had ideas of getting a bigger tank, show tank, which is over here. We'll talk about that at another time, but this is the tank that all the plants from this pretty much came out of this tank. And so that's not the tank we're talking about right now, but back over here to this one. So this tank here, I want to clean it. I want to change this air supply over to this sponge filter with coral in it. I want to clean it, and I also want to let you know that this tank is now the Soul Survivor tank. Most of the time when I buy a fish, sometimes a guppy comes along with it, and I don't want it in that tank, so we'll actually put it in this tank. This gourami right here, I don't know the name, Paradise or something like that. Gourami, I have, he's mean. He likes to bother everybody else in the community tank I have over there, the 55 plant tank, the show tank. So here I take one plant. Every time I order plants for that tank, I take one out, put it in here to see what happens. So no, I don't think this is a great landscaping by far. I just really am trying to I put the chemicals in here. I have also, if you guys look over here, I have a flue valve CO2 kit. For the first time I bought CO2, I'm gonna try to introduce CO2 to the little tank and see what happens. And if I kill the fish in there by accident, I won't feel so bad, and I'll come over here, I'll learn. After I've learned how to use it correctly, I will actually add it to this big 55 show tank for the living room tank. I actually built the stand to the doors. I'm still working on, sorry, I wanted to get this tank going so bad. It's only a couple of months old. This tank over here is a couple of months old. And I looked up everything I could on YouTube and read some books, and this is what I came up with. So not about that tank, we'll do another video on that tank, but this tank is the small tank I'm doing today. So the first thing I want to do is grab this thing, this magnet cleaner, put it in, and I am gonna clean this first glass. Trying to not do so violently so the fish are not so stressed. I just cleaned the filter, so I want all this debris to go in there, and I will clean the filter maybe one or two more times, since I don't like this setup. This setup is just like not so good filtration. Water's moving, but filtration is not happening. Not as good. I mean, it's happening, but not. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little water. Let me move this thing. Okay, now let me get this air pump in here. Maybe it'll start cleaning it faster. Oh, hold on. I need to get a scissor. Okay, sorry, back. Let me cut this off the stone. Add this in. Add this in. Don't know if this thing is gonna stay sunk. Of course not. Okay. Wow. So, of course it would stay floating. Okay. Well, let me finish cleaning this real quick. Okay. Now that the glass is clean, you can see this grommy there. A camera woman is an excellent camera woman. Let me clear this off here. She's also my woman, and I love how she's evolved because she now has her own tank. And hopefully, if she stops being shy, we can get her to show you guys. So, what I'm going to do is, watch out, baby. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this, I'm going to use it as a weight sink for right now. So that I can actually get some filtration out of it.
Look at the grommy.
And then I'll situation it later. This is just, yeah, the grommy's mean, okay? He was chasing other grommies around. I have a grommy named Scarface, and he was whipping on him and beating him up, and now the other grommy is all beat up and frailed up. see if I can get it to sprout. If I bury it, pretty good. Roxy rocks. Woo, rub that belly, rub that belly. We rub that belly, Roxy. Good girl. Such a good girl. She's like, leave those fish things alone. Yeah, have to. Oh, I love you.
Oh boy.